So in the last two classes, we have studied Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution and the Fermi-Dirac distribution. And in this class, we are going to study the Bose-Einstein distribution. Again, in order to study Bose-Einstein distribution, we have considered n particles. Like the Fermi-Dirac, we have considered n indistinguishable particles. They cannot be distinguished from one another. They are similar, such that they obey Bose-Einstein's statistics. Just in order to determine the energy distribution of these particles in an equilibrium state, we again consider number of compartments. In those number of compartments, we consider number of distributions in this fashion, that the compartments are divided into large number of cells. The compartments be divided into large number of cells such that size of each cell is h cube. Also, that the energy of the ith cell is EI, or let us consider the ith energy interval with mean energy EI having GI cells. The ith interval will have a mean energy EI and will have GI cells. And let us consider the distribution of Ni particles in these GI cells. Consider the ith energy interval. We have considered the ith energy interval, where the mean energy corresponding to ith energy interval is EI, and let the ith energy interval will have GI cells, and let in these GI cells, let Ni particles will be distributed. And this Bose-Einstein statistics does not obey the Pauli's exclusion principle. So in order to find the number of ways these Ni particles will be distributed is given by Ni plus Gi minus 1 in a line. In order to find the number of ways in which this distribution can be done, let us consider the arrangement Ni plus Gi plus 1. Now, where Ni, from this figure, Ni represents the number of particles 1, plus 2, 3, plus 4, plus 3, plus 2, and plus 1. Total we have 13 particles. And let there are GI cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 cells. GI minus 1, 6 partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 partitions. We have 6 partitions. We have 7 cells, and we have 13 particles. 13 particles being distributed in 6 partitions out of 7 cells. Therefore, since each cell will have one or more number of identical particles, and therefore it is said that it does not obey Pauli's exclusion principle. Now, out of Ni plus Gi minus 1 objects, so these are the total number of objects, Gi minus 1 objects represents the partitions separating Gi cells. Pi represents the number of cells. Pi minus 1 represents the total number of partitions, and Ni represents the number of particles arranged in these partitions or in these cells. In case of Bose-Einstein statistics, there is no restriction on the number of particles to be occupied in any cell of the ith compartment. Thus, it does not obey Pauli's exclusion principle. So it can have only values from 0 to n. The cells can occupy particles from 0 to n. In the sense, this is the cell where the number of particles is 0. Right? Then the cells can occupy any number of particles up to n. plane in the sense all the particles can occupy just one compartment or one cell itself, and all the cells will be then zero particles or molecules. So it can have value from 0 to n therefore. Now the number of ways in which Ni plus Gi minus 1 objects or particles can be arranged themselves is Ni plus Gi minus 1 factorial. Ni minus Gi minus 1 factorial. And therefore, the number of ways Ni indistinguishable particles can be arranged in Gi cells is number of ways, or the probability of arranging Ni particles, or the probability of arranging Ni indistinguishable particles among Gi cells is Ni plus Gi minus 1 factorial whole divided by Ni factorial into Gi minus 1 factorial. So if we consider k number of compartments, then the total number of different arrangements for n particles, that is for the macro states n1 to nk, is given by the probability W, that is equal to pi equals I to k, pi equals is W equals pi of I equals 1 to k, Ni Gi minus 1 factorial, Ni plus Gi minus 1 factorial whole divided by Ni factorial into Gi minus 1 factorial. Let us take the natural logarithm on both sides of this expression. We get ln W equals, this is not sigma, it should be pi, pi ln correct ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ln ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. It is sigma ln of Ni plus Gi minus 1. ln ಮೊದಲು ಬಂದು, so ln ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ it will be pi only. ln ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ pi has become sigma. Therefore sigma is equal to 1 to k ln of Ni plus Gi minus 1. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ln ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದೆ, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದೆ. And therefore ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. It is ln of square bracket Ni plus Gi minus 1 factorial minus ಬರೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ln Ni factorial, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು, ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ln ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್. minus ln Ni factorial minus ln Gi minus 1 factorial. And we have now applied the Stirling's approximation. We are now applying Stirling's approximation. Applying Stirling's approximation to equation number 1, we get ln W equals sigma Ni plus Gi minus 1 into ln of Ni plus Gi minus 1 minus of Ni plus Gi minus 1 factorial ಹೋಯಿತು. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ln of x factorial is x ln x minus x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ. Now writing this we get minus Ni ln Ni minus of minus plus Ni, and for this it is minus Gi minus 1 minus Gi minus 1 ln of Gi minus 1 minus of minus plus Gi minus 1. ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಫುಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ therefore we get ln W equals sigma, again square bracket ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It is Ni plus Gi minus 1 into ln of Ni plus Gi minus 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ it is minus Ni, ಯಾವುದು minus Ni ಇದೆನಾ, right, minus Ni. Next minus of Gi plus minus of Gi plus 1 ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. minus of Gi minus 1 plus Ni plus Gi minus 1 plus Gi minus 1 minus Ni ln Ni minus Gi minus 1 into ln of Gi minus 1. ಈ ಇಷ್ಟು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದು minus ni plus ni minus of ji minus 1 plus of ji minus 1. These four quantities gets cancelled each other, and therefore the remaining is lnw equals sigma I is equal to 1 to k ni plus gi minus 1 into ln of ni plus gi minus 1 minus of minus ni ln ni minus of gi minus 1 into ln of gi minus 1. Taking the differential on both sides, we get dn d of lnw, that is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to k for all the terms. We get dni with full get dni into this plus ni plus gi minus 1 into ln of this is 1 divided by ni plus gi minus 1 idu. This is not plus, illi nodkoli illi. This is ni plus gi minus 1 into dni. And for the second term, it is dni into lni minus ni into ln of ni is 1 by ni into dni minus of ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ dgi is 0. dgi is 0 ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕೂಡ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. therefore it is simply 0. therefore dn lnw equals sigma of ಏನೇನು ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. These two terms gets cancelled. ಇದೆರಡು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. dni is 0. again ni gets cancelled. dni will be 0. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ dni ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ, ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ln of ni plus gi minus 1 minus ln ni. dni ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ. Now, therefore, since ni is very much greater than 1, this term ln of ni plus gi minus 1 can be rewritten as ln of ni plus gi. As ni is very much greater than 1, number of particles will be very much greater than 1, and this 1 can be neglected with reference to ni. Therefore, this relation becomes d lnw equals sigma I equals 1 to k ln of ni plus gi minus ln ni into dni. Since this term is 0, since w is maximum, lnw is maximum, and therefore d lnw is 0. Therefore, this becomes sigma ln of ni plus gi minus ln ni into dni is 0. Equating this to the similar expression, that is sigma is equal to 1 to k alpha plus beta ei into dni equals 0. By comparing these two, we get ln of ni plus gi minus ln ni will be equal to alpha plus beta ei. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಇದೆ, dni ಇದೆ, they gets cancelled. ln of ni plus gi minus ln of ni is equal to alpha plus beta ei. Or rearranging ln of ni plus gi by ni in the form log a minus log b, log a by b formula ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. That is equal to ln of, simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇದನ್ನ, ni by ni is 1 plus gi by ni, that is equal to alpha plus beta ei. Or 1 plus gi by ni equals exponential alpha plus beta ei. Exponential of alpha plus beta ei. ಈಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. Or gi by ni equals e power alpha plus beta ei minus of 1. Or ni by gi is 1 divided by exponential of alpha plus beta ei minus of 1. Or ni is gi whole divided by e power alpha plus beta ei minus of 1. And this gives the expression for the number of particles, or ni number of particles distributed in the gi cells according to Bose-Einstein distribution. So according to Bose-Einstein statistics. Since we know that beta equals 1 by kt, the above relation can be rewritten as ni is equal to gi whole divided by e power alpha plus ei by kt minus 1. At the higher temperature, or when we have very low particle density, that is the number of particles per unit volume is very less. And if the temperature is very high, then Ni by Gi will be very, very less than 1. Ni by Gi, this quantity will be very, very less than 1 at higher temperature. At higher temperature, T will be very large. Therefore, E power or T is very large in the sense this term will be greater than Gi, and therefore greater than 1 agutte, greater than 1, and therefore Ni by Gi will be less than 1. And in case of the Fermi-Dirac distribution function, neglecting 1, neglect ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ in the denominator, since this quantity is very much large. Since T is large, E power that is very large when compared to 1, and therefore 1 is neglecting. We are neglecting this 1. And therefore, the Fermi-Dirac distribution expression becomes Ni by Gi equals, this is Fermi-Dirac distribution expression, 1 by e power alpha plus beta Ei plus 1 becomes therefore 1 by e power alpha plus beta Ei. They are neglecting 1 because T is very large. And also, in case of Bose-Einstein distribution, Ni by Gi become equal to 1 by e power alpha plus beta Ei. So again, we are neglecting this 1. And therefore, the above two equations, that is both Fermi-Dirac and Bose-Einstein statistics, reduce us to Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics at higher temperatures. And when the density of the particles is very low. Or in other words, Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution is a special case of Fermi-Dirac and Bose-Einstein statistics. When Ni by Gi is very small, only few states are available, or when Ni by Gi is very less than 1, only few states are said to be occupied. Only few states are said to be occupied. And this happens at high temperature and at low particle density. When T is very high and when the particle density is very low, Ni by Gi is very less than 1 third. This is the case, then the conclusion is only few states are said to be occupied. When any gas, such as fermions or bosons, behave as an ideal gas, obeying Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, it is said to be non-degenerate. When a gas behave as an ideal gas and said to obey the Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, then it is said to be non-degenerate. It is said to be non-degenerate when Ei is very much greater than Kt. If Ei is very much greater than Kt, right, it is said to be non-degenerate. And when the ratio Ni by Gi is not very much smaller than 1, then the gas behaves as fermions or bosons, and they deviate from the ideal behavior of the gas. That does not exhibit the ideal properties and is said to be a degenerate gas. If Ni by Gi is not very less than 1, if the ratio is very much lesser than 1, if the ratio is very much lesser than 1, it behaves as an ideal gas or exhibit the properties of ideal gas and the gas is said to be non-degenerate. If the condition Ni by Gi is very much less than 1 is not there, if this condition is not satisfied, the gas the gas does not behave like an ideal gas and it is said to be a degenerate gas. This happens when Ei is very much lesser than Kt. So I have shown the variation of Fermi-Dirac, Maxwell, and Bose-Einstein statistics by plotting Ni by Gi against Ei. Now, Bose-Einstein energy distribution law. Bose-Einstein energy distribution law. The energy distribution law for particles that obey Bose-Einstein statistics. The energy distribution law for particles that obey Bose-Einstein distribution is obtained as follows. The number of particles having energies in the range E and E plus dE is given by the number of particles having energies in the range E and E plus dE is NE equals F of E into G of E into dE, where F of E is the Boltzmann-Einstein is the Bose-Einstein distribution function. It is the Bose-Einstein distribution function. F of E is called the Bose-Einstein distribution function. G of E dE is the number of quantum states which are lying in the energy range E and E plus dE having integral spins, or these are the integral particles. Since F of E is 1 by e power alpha plus beta E minus 1, and G of E into dE is 2 pi V into 2m by h is 2m by h square whole power 3 by 2 into e power of dE. Therefore, N of E dE becomes the product of these two. It is 2 pi V 2m by h square whole power 3 by 2 e power half dE whole divided by e power alpha plus beta E minus 1. Since beta is 1 by kT, this expression can be rewritten as N of E dE equals 2 pi V 2m by h square whole power 3 by 2 into e power half dE whole divided by e power alpha plus E by kT, and kT is for beta, and minus 1. This equation gives the Bose-Einstein energy distribution law for number of bosons lying in the energy range E and E plus D. The constants which appear in this expression, that is e power alpha, cannot be less than or equal to 1. Hence, e power alpha should be always greater than or equal to 1, where e power alpha equals 1 can be taken as its limiting value. E power alpha equals 1 is the limiting value. Now, further we can show that e power alpha will be V by N. E power alpha will be V by N into 2 pi m kT by h square whole power 3 by 2. We define the degeneracy parameter A, that is equal to e power minus alpha. For the ideal Bose-Einstein distribution, the degeneracy parameter, that is A equals e power minus alpha, cannot be greater than 1. Its maximum value should be 1 only. It cannot have value larger than 1. So if the temperature of the gas is decreased, the value of A increases. If the temperature of the gas is decreased, the value of A increases. Value of A increases. Graph ulta iddange as T increases, A increases. Graph ide irli. If the temperature of the gas is decreased, the value of A increases from a low value and will move towards 1. At certain temperature Tb, the value of A becomes infinitely close to 1. At T equals Tb, A will be almost equal to 1. And then there is no further change in the value of A. At T equals Tb, some proportion of molecules will start reaching the zero energy state. In the sense, at T equals Tb, certain molecules or particles will tend to occupy the lower energy state, or zero energy state. This critical temperature is called the Bose temperature. this temperature at which few particles begin to occupy the lower energy level or the zero energy state or the ground state is called the Bose temperature. So Bose temperature is on the expression. So there is no derivation not required anta heli. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ direct ಆಗಿ expression ತೋರಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. It is TB equals h square divided by 2 pi m k into n by 2.612 v whole power 2 by 3. So this is the expression for the Bose temperature. The expression for the Bose temperature. Bose temperature. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸಾಕು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಡೆರಿವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೂರು ಕೂಡ. ಬೋಸ್-ಐನ್ಸ್ಟೈನ್, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ವೆಲ್ ಬೋಲ್ಟ್ಜ್ಮನ್, ಫರ್ಮಿ ಡಿರಾಕ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಮೂರು ಡೆರಿವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ the probability of occupying Ni particles occupying Gi energies cells anta heli. Gi cells having Ei energies, Ei mean energy. A probability ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಮೂರು ಡೆರಿವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ we have differentiated ಅಲ್ಲ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ we have differentiated it. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ DNI ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ DNI is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ DGI is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ we have compared that group with ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬೀಟಾ EI into DNI equals 0 ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ DNIs ಅನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಎಲ್ ಎನ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ ಎನ್ ತೆಗೆದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. e ಪವರ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬೀಟಾ ಈ ತರ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ arrived at Ni. Finally we have arrived at Ni in terms of Gi, alpha, beta and Ei. Ni in terms of alpha, beta, Ei and Gi expressions ಮೂರು ಕಡೆನ ಮೂರು ಕೇಸಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ರೈಟ್. ನಾಳೆ ಇದರ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕೋಣ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ಹೊಡೆಯೋಣ.
ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಬಗೆ ಸಾರಿದೆ.
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಗ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. It's on your video, please. ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ಹೊಡ್ಕೋಣ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Sir, I will on that.
ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನಾಳೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ.